I'm Marshall Shore, the hip historian, and today we are going to talk about the mystery of the Phantom Mall. And so, we're just going to go ahead and just jump right into it and rip that Band-Aid off Phoenix. There is no underground shopping mall in Phoenix. There's lately been quite a hubbub about where is it? None, nada, not a single subterranean JCPenney's or Orange Julius is anywhere in town. No food court, no fountain, no mysterious aunt who totally shopped or worked there 50 years ago. Now, the 70s were the golden age of malls. Here in Phoenix, Park Central Mall was thriving, Christown was bustling, and Metro Center wasn't a mall, it was a temple of shopping. But above all, it was air conditioned. It wasn't just a convenience, it became a lifestyle. Now let's talk about that rumor. Okay, so what do we have or what do we know? Well, first up, we have Deck Park Tunnel. Yes, it exists. Yes, many people drive through it every day and it's underground. But let's look at it like the opening scene of a 1970s conspiracy thriller. There was a planned underground transit and bus facility down there that was built but never fully used. And it absolutely screams, I was supposed to be something cooler, and it's not. But it was for buses, diesel fuel, not boutiques. And then we have the crown jewel of the Phoenix Underground legend, the Gold Spot Bowling Alley. Now, I first knew there was something there when there was the glass block, and that lets you know something was down there. Now, these have been preserved because they were the last glass blocks in Phoenix that let light down into the basement of what was a bowling alley. And now they just are preserved and don't shine any light on anything. But this bowling alley was once a time of fun with people and whispers of a tunnel connection to the Westward Ho. And all of this was below street level. Now it's the home of Soul Apartments. Downtown Phoenix, many buildings have basements, service corridors, loading docks, mechanical tunnels. And your mind, when you see some of this stuff, you immediately go to, ooh, that could have been used for shopping. This is the bowling alley, but not anymore. Many of those things used to be for plumbing, now they're HVAC, maybe even wiring for internet access. Basements are not retail, but if you call it a concourse and feature amenities mainly for the tenants of a 40-story tower, that also could be used by the public. We're talking about Valley Center, or now Chase Tower, the tallest building in Arizona, now vacant and basically it's awaiting a total revamp for a whole new future. When it opened in the early 70s, the concourse or underground level featured the Coin Room restaurant for staff, Prime Interest, a restaurant and lounge, and Collection Center Coffee, where you could get a delightful cup of coffee with all those names tied to the banking industry. And by the mid-70s, it had expanded to include a card shop, a florist, travel, clothing, even a laundry service was down there, printing, and a barber shop. And it was all intended really to make those 40 stories, that staff, it was supposed to make their life so much easier. And so, no, there is not an underground shopping mall like Metro Center, Park Central underground. There's not an escalator descending into a retail Valhalla. What Phoenix did have was a transit space unused, mysterious underground spaces like a long gone bowling alley, basements and tunnels that were used for moving and storage. But we did not have a mall. Yeah, and you didn't just go to the mall to shop. It really was a way of life, a way to be cool and to get even cooler. So no, Phoenix didn't hide an underground mall. It just never was there. But that urban myth will live on. And that's why you want to continue watching the morning show, because we bring you Arizona love, fun, and history.